Power words first, commanding, raw, intentional. Here's the pattern interrupt most people miss. This sound doesn't try to hype you up, it positions you. That's why it still works. The brouhaha mistake is thinking chaos made this music powerful, when it was actually discipline disguised as dirt. Stay sharp, because the control only becomes obvious after your head starts moving on its own. RZA never built beats to decorate lyrics. He built environments that forced lyrics to survive inside them. While other producers chased polish or loudness, he chased friction. Sounds scrape instead of blend. Drums land dry, almost confrontational. Silence isn't empty here, it's loaded. This music doesn't invite you in politely. It rearranges the room and waits to see who adapts. Protect Ya Neck is the blueprint. The beat feels unfinished on purpose, like it's daring you to underestimate it. Drums don't swing, they snap. Samples don't comfort, they hover. Every verse feels like it's stepping into a test rather than a spotlight. The track doesn't build toward a payoff. It establishes territory. That's why it still feels dangerous. You don't consume it, you stand inside it. Then, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with tightens the grip. Rhythm becomes blunt force. Repetition turns into intimidation. There's no melodic hand-holding here, no relief valve. The beat stays planted, immovable, forcing the energy to come from delivery and conviction instead of ornamentation. This is minimalism as threat. Loud without volume. Aggressive without speed. Gravel Pit proves the philosophy scales. The beat leans into spectacle without losing control. Percussion feels ritualistic, almost ancient, looping like an incantation. The groove doesn't rush. It marches. Vocals sit inside the rhythm instead of riding above it, making the track feel collective rather than performative. Even when the sound expands, nothing spills. That restraint is the flex. What ties these tracks together isn't grime, nostalgia, or attitude. It's intention. RZA understood that power doesn't come from adding more. It comes from knowing what to remove. Repetition becomes pressure. Imperfection becomes texture. Even the so-called brouhaha of layered voices in jagged loops is carefully measured. Nothing is accidental, even when it sounds like it might fall apart. That's why this music still controls rooms. It doesn't beg attention. It demands posture. You hear it now in producers who leave air in their beats, in records that trust one strong idea instead of 10 flashy ones. This wasn't about trend setting. It was about building something solid enough that trends bounce off it. And when those drums circle back, clipped and unbothered, samples scraping just enough, you realize the trick was never chaos. It was control. The sound doesn't chase the room adjusts to the sound.